Guys, this is Basketball Star 1130. I'm back. I haven't been back since the Super Bowl, or I haven't made a video since the Super Bowl, since Super Bowl Sunday with my preview. So sorry about that. I was just really busy with school and basketball. My last game is actually Sunday in 2 days in Canada, so hopefully we win because we haven't won yet. But anyway, so yeah, let's get started. Today I have an interesting video. I'm gonna be discussing and giving my thoughts on, and if it's good or bad, the new CBA, the new NFL CBA. So yeah, let's get started. I'll break it down for you. So let's get started. The new CBA. So the CBA ran out after this season, and player in the NFLPA and owners and all the coaches in the NFL were trying. They had to make a new CBA that would run through 2029. Now, there's a lot of this is one of the biggest CBAs I think we've seen in a while. There's less new stipulations and new policies in this CBA. I think there's more freedom in it. So let's break it down. The first thing is expanding the playoffs to, instead of 12 teams, to 16 teams. So there would be 3 wild cards now from each conference instead of 2. So that would expand the playoffs and more football. Basically, just more football year round because, expand the playoffs, more football and wild card weekend. I think that's a very good thing because my Bills, I think that they can make the playoffs next year even without the CBA because they're good enough. But like a team that was in the bubble this year, like the Titans and Steelers, were fighting for that last spot because the Bills had already clinched it. With this new CBA, the Bills, Titans, and Steelers could all make it instead of just Titans or Steelers because 3 playoff teams. Now, it's gonna be interesting to see how that unfolds. But that's a thing I like. I like that new, stipulation or whatever you call it. So yeah. Expanded playoffs is a positive for me. Next, a 17-game season. I'm kind of wishy-washy on this from a fan perspective. Yeah, from a fan perspective, a fan of the NFL and their teams. A fan perspective, this is very good from a fan perspective because you get more football, more entertainment. But from a league perspective, from players in the league and organizations, the health and concussions and injuries are already a concern. It would raise those concerns more because you got an extra week to prepare. And so yeah, it'd raise those concerns more. So I'm undecided on this one. So 17-game season, I'm gonna say neutral. Yeah, I'm going to say neutral on a 17-game season. I'm kind of the middle ground. I don't know about it. So, yeah, neutral for a 17-game season. Next, now, another thing we got here for the new CBA is, proposed new CBA is upgrading active game day rosters from 46 to 48. Previously, you had to have previously you had to have 7 players inactive on game day because 46 was 53-man rosters. That's another thing. It would increase the rosters from 53 to 55 through the year, but it increase active game day rosters from 46 to 48. So you would still have to have 7 players inactive because 48 to 55 is still 7. I think this is going to be a positive for me, I think, because it increases the chances of, third-string guys to play, and it increases guys to show their talent, and it will get more talent into the NFL because more guys are going to be able to play. I know 2 doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot when you're trying to fight for roster spots, and it's going to make it easy on GMs because GMs think, what do they have to cut when it comes to final roster cuts, and you have 2 extra spots open. So I'm going to say this is a positive thing. Next, we got the next stipulation or policy of the new proposed CBA is the drug policy. Now, players get suspended every year. For example, Josh Gordon, he gets suspended at least twice a year. He gets suspended at least twice a year, but the new drug policy is there's still the drug policy, but you can't get suspended just off of testing positive for marijuana. So a lot of players marijuana substances, so a lot of players will be happy about that, I think. I think this is a negative for me. I don't know what your guys' opinion on this is, but I don't think we should be rewarding pro athletes for smoking weed and marijuana substances. I don't think we should be rewarding athletes for smoking weed because now before the games, because now they know when they smoke weed, if they test positive, it doesn't really matter. Other factors have to go into it, but it doesn't really matter because they're not going to get suspended like they used to. So I think that's a negative because we shouldn't be giving athletes the leverage with smoking weed. So yeah, that's a negative for me. So also the contracts, I don't really fully understand it. I don't really have all the details, but contracts, players, it could interfere with like Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper's contract with the Cowboys negotiations. I think they get paid like $425,000. Oh, it would add an extra game check for that 17th game. The minimum would be $2,500. Even highly paid players, like they wouldn't be making as much as the other 16 games because it's an extra game. But so I think that's positive. More players, get more money. So so anyway, to recap, there's some negatives with this new proposed CBA, and there's some positives, but overall, I think this new CBA will be positive. If it is in full swing, some effects will be going next year. I know a majority of them will be in the 2022 season, so like in 3 years, in 3 seasons, 2022. Yeah, in 3 seasons, the 22-23 season. Also, the owners, all 32 NFL team owners yesterday discussed it, and they all agreed on it. Now the NFLPA and their representatives, the NFL Players Association just has to agree upon it. But overall, I think this new pro CBA will be good for the league and positive. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the new proposed CBA. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it positive? Is it negative? What do you guys think of it? Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.